And you're very welcome back to Boardnamona O'Connor Park here in beautiful Tullamore on this Saturday evening, where we're down to our very final, last final I should say, of the evening. It's Antrim against Laois for the Corn Jerome O'Leary Trophy. The game, well, it was due to start at 7:30, but we should be underway inside the next few minutes or so. The teams from Antrim and Laois here marching out behind the band. This game coming to you live on Pundit Arena this evening and GAA goal. Let's take a check of the two teams. Antrim with Bailey Graham in goals for them. A full back in front of him in Barry Scott, one of the players to watch out for. Rory McCluskey at centre half back from the famous Lochgiel club has been in good form right throughout the tournament. Scorers aplenty up front. Caelan O'Duffin from the St Paul's club at number 14, and Joe McTowell should play on top of the lift from Barry Castle. They're players to keep an eye out on. The subs bench as always, well, that will be crucial. Rory Murray, number 20, starts there from the Rossin club this evening. Aidan Scullion is another player as well who could well and truly make an impact when he comes in. Now let's give you a check on the Laois team for them this evening. Well, a key man is going to be Dan Moore from the Camross club at full back. Plenty of talent in this Laois side. Niall Coss at centre half back from Boris and Ossory and Kilcotton has also been in wonderful form throughout. Up front for them, well, they've got Oisin Scarry at number 15. Dylan Cody at 14 as well has been a player to keep an eye on right throughout the tournament, while at centre half back, or centre half forward I should say, Niall Bennett from the Camross club again has been in prolific form all season. Owen Nocton wears number 25 in the substitutes bench. Shane Farrell wears 21, while Finn Holland from the Clonard club is also somebody who we should see feature at some stage or other this evening. Jerry Williams in there to keep him company as well. Referee throws in the ball and away we go. The last of the finals underway here. As always, the two teams will be looking to make a fairly decent start. Early possession for the Ulster side for Antrim, but they get the ball down to Wavin Heaney. Tries to play it inside there, and it might break out kindly here for Daniel Murray. Out to the centre half forward it comes, into McGarry. McGarry's way blocked there by the Laois rear guard. Niall Coster, centre half back, doing well to cut it out. Here's Dan Moore. Full back, getting some distance on his clearance. It's been evident in all the finals so far today. The two teams very much taking the early stages to settle down in these big match occasions. Been difficult for Laois and Antrim. They've been hanging around all day waiting for this final to eventually get underway. Be a free here for the Laois team. In any case, it's going to be taken by Finn Holland. Long delivery on it. Down again towards his forward division. Breaks out here for Jack Farrell. Possibilities of the opening score of the game, but again it's cleared back out to Barry Scott, the Antrim fullback. His opposite number, number 3 on the other side, is Dan Moore. In there again as the players just find it difficult to get the ball away from that area, very close to the sideline. Looks as if it's going to go the way of the O'Moore County. The number 23 there deciding to leave it, Oisin Murray. It's going to be Kevin Mulhall who's going to come across here to take it. Still waiting for the opening score in the game. We're 1 minute and 40 seconds in. Mulhall dropping this one in, dangerously so, and it goes in and goes all the way over the bar. Well taken effort indeed, and that's the opening point of the evening, and Kevin Mulhall is the man who gets it just outside the 21-metre line. That's the angle that McGilligan is going to take on here. Strikes the ball decently enough, and he's made no mistake. His first point of the game, and we're on level term. So McGilligan, the famous Dunloy club. Opportunity for him now to get his and his county's second of the game. That's dropping in well, and he made no mistake, and he sends it over the bar. 2 frees converted so far. Antrim hit the front. Antrim 2 points, Laois 1. Manages to play the ball outside him there. Roddy McGilligan, again instrumental in so much that Antrim are doing here. Long ball in over the top. Slight moment of hesitation, and the goalkeeper's lost it, and that's a comedy of errors. Well, there was hesitation from the get-go there. The goalkeeper came out, David Sheeran. It's a moment he won't want to see again. He holds his head in disgust in there, but it's a goal for Antrim, and it's given them the perfect platform. Antrim now moving to 1-2 on the scoreboard. Laois a point, Antrim just a little bit more hungrier for possession early on into Og McGarry. A support outside him there from Ciara McCluskey. And Ciara McCluskey drops the ball in and makes no mistake and sends it over the bar. Loses out to the sheer weight of numbers there. Shane Farrell was the man who eventually got the clearance in for the Laois lads. And now they're going to break quickly again themselves, and coming forward here is the number 26. It's Conor Walsh making inroads and a brilliant finish. Just what Laois needed to bring them right back into the game. Super finish from Conor Walsh into the back of the net. Raises the stick, punches the air with the light, and that's a goal that has certainly helped Laois right back into it. Replay coming up. It was Antrim so much in the ascendancy. Brilliant Walsh from Walsh. Lovely finish. Gave the keeper no chance. And you can just see what it meant to him to score that goal. Again, this angle will probably give you another indication of it. Another free, by the way, incidentally, has just been tapped over the bar by Mulhall. Kevin Mulhall there for the Laois team. As we watch the replay of the goal, absolutely work of art. Getting that delivery down again to the forward line and brilliantly taken inside. And there's possibilities for Laois again. And that ball being driven in there and been driven over the bar. And again, it's going to be Paddy McGilligan who was getting ready to strike it. Drives the ball in there again, looking for the score, and it goes the way of Antrim. Third point of the game for Paddy McGilligan. Inside to the goal scorer, Conor Walsh, now looking to add a point to that personal tally as well, and succeeds in doing so. 1-1 for him in the match so far. Only one of the finals thus far today have gone into extra time, and wonders could the last. Again, there's possibilities here for Laois. Again, they're attacking the goal to our left, and that ball is driven in and over the bar. Well worked move, ball batted down, picked up instinctively on the break, and Laois at long last restore parity. Parity on the scoreboard at the moment, a goal and 5 apiece. Antrim looking to do something about it here. They're going on the attack immediately. The corner forward has drifted out there. Joe McToll, still McToll, he's 21 metres out from goal. He might fancy a goal from here. Oh, that's a well-worked score by Joe McToll. Holland dropping it into the midfield area. Niall Bennett looking to deliver this with interest, down and in it goes, and over the bar it goes. Well taken score by Niall Bennett, one of the best scores of the match so far. Long distance out, well taken point, and he restores parity again at a goal of 6 apiece.
Liam, what do you make of this first game?
Yeah, it's a nice game, Lauren. You know, Antrim stormed into an early lead. 10 minutes gone, they were 1-3 to a point up, looked to be going really well, but Laois got a great goal. And as a result now it's 1-6 each, but to be fair, Laois have had the breeze and they probably would feel they should be those 3 points ahead. They've had a lot of silly wides which they'll be kicking themselves over, but still it's all to play for. I would say, you know, there is a nice breeze here in Tullamore, so probably at the moment you'd say advantage Antrim, but it's very, very little in this game.
So Niall Bennett, his team leading by 1, strikes the ball in, enough on it, and it goes over the bar. That's his personal tally to 2 for the night. Dropped this one in long over the top. The full forward as well positioned to deal with it again. David Sheeran is out of the goal there. Caelan O'Duff's shot fell short, and the goalkeeper had to come out quickly to deal with it. It's not cleared completely yet. Paddy McGilligan knocking it back in and knocking it over the bar. In any case, a free now at the other end for Laois. Conor Walsh, 1-1 so far in the game. He can now make that 1-2. So Rory Murray on from the Rossall Club. And that free driven in and driven over the bar, inevitably by Paddy McGilligan. Again, a player who has been hugely impressive right throughout. Long delivery, down inside again towards Walsh, breaking ball. May favour the centre half forward here. It's Niall Bennett, tries to offload it outside, and just as there was possibilities for Walsh again, it's in the back of the net. It's the number 26 who eventually was there to finish it. Conor Walsh, 2-2 from him now in the game. And he slotted the ball in delightfully to the goal. Here's another look at it, a well-worked move. Initially the chance failed to have been taken, but Walsh was there to slot it in from close distance, and Laois have got a second goal. There would have been very much advised to keep an eye out on their biggest win so far. The most significant win en route to the final could well have been a quarter-final victory against Kildare. Now, Free is taken in there once again and dropped in and dropped over the bar. And full compliments once again goes there to Paddy McGilligan as they look to build on it at the moment. And coming forward here is Kevin Mulhall again. Releases the ball outside up to Walsh there. Terrific player, and there you go. If ever you needed some evidence of his capabilities, well, that's it. Wonderful move again, brilliantly executed. Well, just look at the replay here. Mulhall very much involved in the move, picked it out to Walsh, and there he goes again. Wonderful run, the strike low and hard, right into the corner. No chance of the keeper. Let's take another look at the goal again at the other side for Laois. And really you could watch this all night. Walsh burrowing his way through the centre of the defence and shooting brilliantly to the corner. Nothing really that the goalkeeper Bailey Graham could do about it. A little bit of off the ball distractions taking place immediately to his right, but I'm sure he'll tap this over. No, he's gone for a goal, and David Sheeran, the goalkeeper, saves it. The bar for the expense of a point. Meanwhile, at the other end, Mulhall dropping one in dangerously inside there, and that's gone straight into the net. It's another goal. Oh, amazing. It was a long ball that was dropped in. Mulhall's free. Moment of hesitation inside in the goal mouth, and Bailey Graham. Well, let's take a look at it again. It just dropped in there agonisingly, so goalkeeper completely misjudged the flight of it, thought it was going over the bar, and it ended up going into the corner of the net. Well, I'm not sure if it's the sun or not, but we've had 2 goals in this game, one conceded by David Sheeran and now one conceded by Bailey Graham that they'll want to forget. Here come Laois again on the attack, and they've latched on another point here to really put themselves in a position of dominance now. So a free coming in. Ball driven in again, and Antrim needed a point, and indeed they've managed to pull one back. Drop right downfield once more. Possibilities here for the forward line again to attack, and that's another score brilliantly taken. Antrim now looking to make some inroads, really need a goal, and that's brilliantly saved again by David Sheeran, but following up was the corner forward, and it eventually finished to the net by Colin McDonnell. He manages to get the ball into the net. The goalkeeper absolutely incensed by the decision. He's furious. Good build-up play there initially coming in from Fintan McQuillan. Watch his shot. Dangerously in for the goalkeeper, who did really well to bat it out. Now he's claiming that it might have gone out over the line. Clearly from that shot it seems that it didn't, and the goal will stand for Antrim. Goalkeeper would argue differently, but then again most keepers would in that particular situation. On the other side, Walsh is bearing in again with menace, moving in with intent and slotting the ball in and slotting it over the bar. Being forced out by the Laois rearguard. They're not really giving him much space there. He might cut back in field here. Owen May wearing number 2 right up in the attack, and that's been driven to the back of the net brilliantly by Joe McDowell. Oh, just when we thought it was all over, there was a sting in the tail here, and Antrim now are suddenly right back in the mix, and it's that man who has managed to do it for them. There's the ball coming in. Watch the shot, driven in there by the corner forward Joe McDowell into the corner of the net. Unstoppable goal, and it now has brought the teams right back in it. 4 goals and 12 to 3-10. Referee blows the full-time whistle. It's all over. Laois are crowned champions here. A dramatic game really that had everything. Plenty of goals, plenty of talking points, drama galore, some wonderful passages of play, and Laois, well, they'll be so happy to be crowned champions here, deserving winners.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so the moment they've been waiting for quite some time. Laois the champions. Liam Sheedy presents the trophy. A wonderful success for the Laois lads, crowned champions this evening here.